the road. And it was hot. I said, man, point that fan at me. And I'll be good to go. Wasn't playing songs for long when came in candidly. But the prettiest young thing I ever saw. And she was hot. Well, nothing short of masterpiece. I said, oh, I need to know. Yeah, is that your man? Yeah, cause if it isn't, yeah, I'ma play my very best for you tonight. She said, I have a proposition. Every really want to take me home tonight. I said, what's that? And she said, if you can make me dance, I'll stay forever. If you can make me dance, I'll stay forever. So I sung the heart I wore when it came hard to breathe. Hit the focus to make sure I hit the notes. And there's palm and I won't blame you if you can't believe. But she began to glow. That's your man, hey, cause if it isn't, I'ma play my very best for you tonight. Now she say I'm a magician. And if you really want to take me home tonight, it's quite alright. Yeah, she say, you can make me dance.
Our coverage of the NFL has brought us to Space City and NRG Stadium, right next to where the old Astrodome sits, here in Houston, Texas. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Washington Commanders and the Houston Texans. Ready to get this one going. And we're off and running from Houston. Moore with a return. They get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game. Some questions already after a disappointing kick return, and the penalty only serves to worsen their starting field position. So they should be a little prompter in snapping this, you'd hope, Brock, after that delay of game. This is Ja'Cory Kronsky-Merritt, and it for the first time. And he's going to wind up in the red for this play, back at the 8.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB's going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
All right, here we go. Second down.
Ready? Go.
Daniels back to throw. Nothing doing there as the second down pass falls incomplete.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Third and long for Daniels. Completed over the middle. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Cowboy 80.
Here's Daniels on fourth down. He connects downfield. And he will take this down near the opposing 35-yard line.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. Again, Daniels to the air. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in a double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
They send a tight end in motion. Now Daniels off the play action. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
Third down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive.
Here we go. Hiking 18. Ready.
Here he is on 3rd and short. This is hauled in by Samuel. And that is a Washington touchdown. The Commanders finish up an excellent opening series. Deebo Samuel, the touchdown. Jake Moody on for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Commanders will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Here's Tremont Smith with the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
On the quick, right? 18.
Stroud in the air to start us off. Absolutely fires this one right side. That's grabbed inside the 30. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans finish off their opening drive.
There are a couple different ways now you can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
Stroud now bringing his guys up for this 2-point attempt.
The Texans will line up for the
All right, they're going to throw for it. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off. That's Bobby Wagner. Washington calls it second timeout. And after burning a couple early, they're down to 1 to work with now. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Moore with a return. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30.
26-yard line.
On the ready.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Cougar 19. Ready, right?
From the gun, it's Daniels. Wow, wide open here, complete. Free, up the middle, it's a breakaway. Into the red zone. Deebo Samuel. And he is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders take a 7-point lead in the first. Deebo Samuel, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. A quick second score for him, Brock, already. And we aren't even out of this opening quarter yet.
Yeah, I think I just saw that D coordinator rip up his game plan down on the sidelines. Because you got to find some new resources here. You got to dedicate more bodies, more.
And the kick is no good. An early point after left on the table. Maybe later in this game, it's going to be a moment we look back on. So following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. Here's Smith on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Shotgun now, first round. Here's pressure, and he's going to be dropped. Well done by the Commanders' defense. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 20 at the 13-yard line.
From the gun, Stroud. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta. No.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Frankie Louvu. And the Commanders will nearly return this for a touchdown. They're tackled at the 5-yard line. Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's 1st and goal. Krosky Merritt on his own read. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal. Krosky Merritt again. And he's backed up again as they stop him for another loss. Offense in the hurry up here. Now ahead of 3rd down. We get a pause here. They're going to call a timeout. And they cannot be happy to have spent all 3 of theirs in this opening quarter. Big play for this offense. It's 3rd and goal.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Third and long for him here. He gets it made on a good play there and also makes this decision time 4th and short.
You know, I often say there is a fine line between aggressiveness and carelessness. And when you throw into double coverage, well, it can go either way. That time, a tremendous catch by his receiver on the other end.
Well, a field goal would make it 2 scores, Brock, but they want more than that. They're going for it on 4th and goal. Going for it with Krosky Merritt. And they stop him. No touchdown, no first down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
I love aggressive defenses. And a blitz on 4th down's a gutsy call. But it can work against the pass, or in that case, against the run. Good luck running for the sticks when you've got a whole defense crashing the line of scrimmage off the snap.
From his end zone, it's Stroud. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. The moment you see them look to pass from this close to their own goal line, Brock, it is that defense's goal to hurry him and force a mistake just like that.
Yeah, those guys, they're so sneaky on the back end, Kate. They know the clock is being sped up. They know that the quarterback can feel those footsteps and thinking about his safety, and those defenders just wait for that rush throw, and then they step in, they deliver, and they take the ball away.
And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. And this is cut in the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders parlay the interception into points. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. On is Moody for the extra point. And that's no good. His 2nd missed extra point of the day. So now after his 2nd missed point after the game, he's hoping to strike this one a little better as he kicks it away. Here's Smith on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Texans to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go. 18. Okay.
They go play action with Stroud. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds. 8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
On the quick.
Here's Stroud. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Jaden Higgins, the intended receiver that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
He throws a bullet to the Sentinel brother. It's another interception. Quan Martin with the pick. And the Commanders get it back after making their 3rd first-half interception. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their 1st. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Play action now with Daniels. Throwing the out route complete. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Gets 16 yards on that play. And that's going to give the Commanders a 1st down.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
1st down now, ball at the 33.
Down. 68.
Daniels setting up the play action. Has it at the 7. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. And that, Brock, I know you're keeping track, but just in case our audience is, it his 4th first-half passing touchdown. At the pace he's on, this would be a new record if he has a 2nd half to match this one. On is Moody for the extra point. And another one is no good. What a disaster this has been, Brock. That is his 3rd missed PAT in this ball game. No time just yet to figure out what's going wrong. After another miss, he's got to stay out there and send this one away. Here's Smith on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
Here we go. Swap. Mother swap.
Stroud off of play action. Gets this one into the hands of Christian Kirk. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
Hey, let's get those next-gen stats out here, Kate. See just how far he had to run between the snap of the football and when he finally got the throw. Did a beautiful job of settling down into zone coverage, even though it took him a whole lot of distance to get there.
Here we go.
First down, Stroud. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So second down coming up.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
This is reeled in downfield by Schultz. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that gain.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
First and 10 from the 32.
Out for strike. 118. What's that?
Stroud from the pistol. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man. Not on the same page with his tight end. And now it's second down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. But I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there'll be more interceptions.
This one misses the tight end. That's going to leave him with a tough third and long.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Oh, hey.
Throwing on third down, Stroud. Trying for the touchdown. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans lower the deficit they face.
There's a good chance he wasn't even looking when that ball was released, but the crowd, well, the crowd let him know exactly what was going on. He could feel the swell of excitement whenever they take a deep shot. And it's only going to get louder now as they were able to connect.
That one right down the middle. And the Texans shave some of the lead. It's down now to 12. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Moore with a return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he goes out of bounds short of the 45, but still in excellent shape across the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Throwing on first down, Daniels. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And it's going to be second down. Seeing some early game planning at work here, Brock. They were quick to attack that throw and break it up.
Yeah, this defense knows the importance this offense places on throwing the ball to their tight ends, and they were ready for it and all over it.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Now for that defense, who puts a sack on the board.
And he didn't get enough into that throw. That's low and incomplete, so they're going to be facing fourth down coming up.
Okay, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and third downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time, the plant was closed.
Okay, ready?
4th and forever coming up.
Ready? Ready?
Daniels from the pistol. And he had it, but no, can't complete the process of the catch, and they wind up turning it over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
All set to go now from the 35.
What's that? What? 118. What's that?
Stroud off the play fake. That's caught at the 4. And he's going to be touched down at that spot, which means the effort makes it 1st and goal.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. From the red zone on 1st. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground. Try getting it to Nico Collins. So now it'll be 2nd and goal.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So the incompletion on 1st. Here is 2nd and goal.
118. What's that?
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Commanders will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Ready? 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Out of the gun, Daniels. He's got Brown on the slant. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Let's go. Ready, ready?
1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they face 2nd down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Here we go. Set. Ready?
2nd down and 10. Daniels. And they get to him again. And the sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
A loss of 7 yards. And it's
Dose of the hurry up here.
Timberwolf.
And they're going to throw. No spike. Trying to catch him off guard. They aren't fooled by that fake spike. They kept charging and got there to take him down. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.